How's it going, guys? James here, and today I'll be showing you an AMD gaming build for a little under $600. So before we get started, here's some clips of the games you'll be able to play on this rig. As you can see here, Battlefield 4 will run on medium settings at 1080p, but low settings are preferred if you want FPS over 40. Crysis 3 runs on low at 1080p and is one of the most graphically intensive games out there. Even on low, it still has plenty of eye candy, so you won't be disappointed. BioShock Infinite runs on a mix of medium and high settings at 1080p at over 30 frames per second constant. Now let's start off with the processor that will be in this bad boy. The processor is an AMD A10 5800K APU. It's an unlocked quad-core APU that comes at 3.8 GHz right out of the box and up to 4.2 GHz boost. It being unlocked, you can also overclock it as long as you have the proper cooling. It's socket FM2, so you can later upgrade it to an even better performing APU down the line. It also supports DirectX 11 and sports a built-in Radeon HD 7660D. And not to mention, it's 64-bit and Crossfire compatible, so you can even use it with a dedicated GPU. With all of these features, this processor will run you about $120. Next in line, we have the motherboard. The MSI FM2-A85XA-G65, as you could probably tell in the name, the motherboard is socket FM2, so it supports the AMD A10 5800K. The maximum frequency of the RAM it supports is 2400 and 2133 overclocked. It supports up to 64 GB of DDR3 RAM. It has 2 USB 3.0 ports and 4 USB 2.0 ports. It also has one HDMI and DisplayPort, all for about $160. The memory in this build will be an 8 GB kit of Crucial Ballistic Sport DDR3 memory. At 1600 MHz, it'll be plenty for your APU to keep up with games. This will be $73. The case that will be housing all this is the Raid Max Altus ATX-295WB. It has one USB 3.0 port, two USB 2.0 ports, one 120mm rear fan, a side fan, a mic and speaker jack for a not too shabby $71. The hard drive we'll be using is a 1TB Western Digital Caviar Blue drive. At 7200 RPM speeds, while not as fast as an SSD, it's just enough for the average user. It's great for storing multimedia and games, all for about $60. The power supply we'll be using is a Seasonic SSR-650RM. It's a modular 650 watt power supply. So not only will it help you keep your cable management neat, it will also have enough juice to run everything in this build, along with a dedicated GPU with SLI or Crossfire for only $100. Finally, we have the Asus 24x DVD Reader-Writer Combo SATA optical drive for $23. The two last optional things will add an extra $200 to the build, but if you have it, it's worth it. The dedicated GPU will be the MSI R7 260X Overclock version 1. Sporting a 2 GB GDDR5 memory, it can be used to set up Crossfire with the APU for even better performance in the game. So it's a great bang for its buck. This will be $120. If you already have a bootable media for your OS, then you can skip this step, but the OS being used is Windows 8.1. It's snappy, fast, and easy to use for $100. There you have it, a PC build for a little under $600. All the links that were in this video will be down in the description, so feel free to check those out and buy them if you want. And if you liked the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and a subscribe for more. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Google+, and check out my gaming channel for some funny, hilarious vids, and I'll even play some video games with you guys. So until next time, take care. Peace.